Now, following the topic of global food supplies in Zimbabwe, the government says the number of people facing food insecurity in the country is growing fast. Columbus Mafunga reports from Buhera in Zimbabwe.
69-year-old Rosta Charuma is one of the food insecure Zimbabweans who need food assistance at least until her next harvest of corn and groundnuts in April. She lives with her husband and 3 grandchildren.
Here
there is hunger, which is really painful. We eat once a day. We don't eat to fill our stomachs, but just to ensure that kids don't faint at school. They usually have porridge with no sugar, and they're used to it now. As for bread, I don't know when I last ate it.
Zimbabwean authorities have loaded a bumper harvest of wheat, a 13-month supply, which officials hope will lower the cost of bread. The price has risen to more than $1 since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But authorities in Buhera say investment must be in corn, the country's staple crop, instead of wheat.
I wish Zimbabwean leaders would look at Buhera district, which has erratic rainfalls, and introduce irrigation schemes. The community would have food security.
The UN World Food Programme in Zimbabwe says with funding from the USAID, it is importing maize from neighboring Zambia to rural districts and hopes the bumper wheat crop will lower inflation.
In rural areas, the communities are very much dependent on the consumption of maize. And the last agricultural season, unfortunately, the maize production, especially in those kind of rural communities, did not do so well because of the rains being very scattered during the season. So although the wheat harvest is great for the country, we do not really see, or we do not expect, that it will be having a major impact on rural communities.
According to the latest World Bank report released in October, Zimbabwe has the highest food inflation rate in the world at around 350%. That is one reason why people like Rosta Charuma say they are no longer eating bread and are hoping corn production can help them survive. Locals say with a good irrigation plan, they can produce enough corn to sell and make enough money to buy bread and other food items. Columbus Mafunga for VOA News, Buhera, Zimbabwe.